And now for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verses 2 and 3.
Bree took a deep breath as she searched for the hidden key under Mr. Brumby's front door mat. Carefully, she unlocked the door as she glanced back across the street at her own house, where her dad was on the porch, waving.
First day on the job, sweetie! You'll do great!
Bree reddened and gestured for her dad to stop making a scene. But she knew he was proud of her, and she was pretty excited for herself as she slipped inside the opened door.
It's working! I'm really in business!
Just last week, Bree had decided to start her own odd jobs business called Bree Does It All. After all, she could babysit, walk dogs, water plants, help clean up, just about everything. And with the money she would earn, she would be able to go to a really cool summer arts camp. Bree had put up flyers at the coffee shop and at the library, and just yesterday, Mr. Brumby had called.
I need someone to water my plants while I'm traveling. You do that?
Yes, of course.
Just the plants. Don't mess with anything.
No, of course not.
Now Bree carefully watered Mr. Brumby's peace lilies, spider plants, English ivy, and ferns. She even watered the philodendron down in the study in the basement. And she gave each plant a little bit of plant food that she had bought with her own money.
There. Perfect!
Bree faithfully watered every one of Mr. Brumby's plants the entire time he was away. And when she spotted him the day he returned home, waving her over, she was excited.
He probably wants to thank me for feeding the plants so well. Oh, and I get paid too!
Bree quickly crossed the street, but as she climbed Mr. Brumby's front porch steps, she could see that his face was beet red with anger.
Did you go in my basement, Missy?
Yeah? I mean, I watered the philodendron.
I didn't ask you to go down there.
I just thought, I didn't want to miss.
There was $100 sitting on my study desk. It's missing.
That's terrible. Did you
take it?
Bree felt the blood rush to her face and her heart pounded. No, I never saw it. I would never do that.
It was there before I left. No one else has been in the house.
Maybe it fell off.
Just stay away from my property.
But what about my... Mr. Brumby wheeled around, marched inside, and slammed the door. Bree was so upset she hardly could tell her dad about it.
He didn't believe me. He didn't even pay me. I can't do this. It was a terrible idea.
Bree took the stack of business cards she designed and dropped them in the trash.
Hold on. Wait just a minute.
Dad rescued the cards before she could crunch them down in the bin.
Mr. Brumby is being terribly unfair, but that doesn't mean you should give up.
I just feel kind of torn up. Dad fished his Bible off the rack near the breakfast nook where they ate breakfast on Saturdays, and he flipped toward the back.
Here, hon, read this.
Hebrews 12?
Start in verse 2.
Let us keep looking to Jesus. He is the one who started this journey of faith, and he is the one who completes the journey of faith. He suffered because of the joy he was looking forward to. He made it through these attacks by sinners, so think about him. Then you won't get tired.
Oh, you've just faced a nasty attack, but Jesus had to face the worst, and he can pick you back up and help you get in the game again.
Well, maybe.
Try something new for your business, something fun.
I could bake cookies and take them to all the neighbors with my business card.
Now you're talking.
Bree baked her favorite peanut butter and chocolate chunk cookie, and as she put each cookie in a bag, she stapled one of her business cards to it. And then she started out up the street, knocking on doors and making deliveries. Hi, I'm Bree from Bree Does It All. I can help with anything. By the time Bree had delivered all of her cookies, not only had she made it back down her street, but she also had 2 dog walking jobs and a job helping to clean out an attic.
Maybe this is gonna work out after all.
As she walked up to her front gate, though, she spied Mr. Brumby checking his mail. She tried to hurry away, but Mr. Brumby waved her over.
Oh no.
Heart sinking, Bree crossed the street. She couldn't even raise her eyes to look at Mr. Brumby's face.
Bree?
He didn't sound angry. Bree finally got the courage to look up at his face, and it was red again. But this time, he was embarrassed.
I found that money. I'd put it away in a drawer.
Oh, that's good.
I was completely out of line accusing you. In fact, I'd like you to water my plants when I'm gone next month. If you want to, that is.
Well, sure.
And I owe you this.
Mr. Brumby handed Bree several folded bills.
That's too much.
Take it. You did a great job. My ferns have never looked so happy.
Then, thanks.
Bree returned home, heart much lighter. She was glad that Mr. Brumby wasn't angry anymore. But she was even more thankful that she hadn't quit and given up when things got